Hey there, how we doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Monday, November 10th, and this particular video here is going to be for my Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We're going to start this one off at Aquarius. Sorry, let's start this at Aquarius. Let's see what you get. For my Aquariuses, let's see. We got Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius is going to open this up with the High Priestess, okay, followed by the Nine of Wands, and then I've got the Fool. Okay, the card at the center here is the Nine of Wands, and this is the Wounded Warrior. So this tells me that you've been through a lot, really. There's been a lot of things you've been through, right? And a lot of them have been very difficult for you to deal with. They're difficult for you to get through. Okay, none of this has been terribly easy, I don't think. However, you have gotten through to the other side, so that's the upside here. You have the High Priestess on one side, the Fool on the other. This makes me feel like you are preparing to, or you're like in the process of trying to get yourself ready to take a leap of faith on something, okay? And in order to do that, you're going to have to trust the universe and trust your intuition. I don't think you have much trouble trusting your intuition, but for some reason you seem to be faltering a little bit on trusting the universe. Maybe because you're wounded, maybe you feel like they let you down before. I'm not exactly clear on why that is. I can just tell you that it's something that it looks like that's the only thing holding you up from taking the leap of faith. Okay? Yeah. Sometimes you have to be vulnerable and give something a shot. Give it a shot, or give it, I don't know. You have to give it a whirl. Yeah. So, that is, your energy today is very cautious, somewhat untrusting. But also in some ways I feel like you're somewhat excited about taking this leap of faith, you know, and a little grouchy. I mean, when the Nine of Wands is here, it's a little grouchy, you know, it's a little bit bitter maybe, but those all just roll together and make for the best person. That's what it is. It's going to be fine. There you go. It's going to be okay, Aquarius. That's what I got for you today. You're getting ready to take this leap of faith. You've got to manage to trust in spirit, I think, or trust in that stuff. Okay, there you go. Hey there. This one here is for my Pisces. Let's see what, oh, there we go. That card didn't want to come with me. No, this one's for my Pisceans. What you got today? I gotta get weeklies out, you guys, and I have a feeling I helped somebody move all day today, and so they're a little bit behind. I think they will probably be out tomorrow morning. I'm sorry. Anyways, there you go. I was gonna try to do them tonight, but I don't think I'll get there. Okay, Pisces, 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 Pisces. It's already late, so in the early morning. Let's go. We got Six of Pentacles, okay? Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces. Page of Swords in the center says that you're trying to gain some sort of clarity, but you're doing it through indirect means again, okay? You just don't want to go ask the person. I'm not sure if that's because you don't want to do that, or maybe you just don't trust what the person's answer would be. Like, you don't think they would tell you the truth. Maybe. I have Six of Pentacles on one side, Knight of Pentacles on the other. Okay, Six of Pentacles is telling me that there's some sort of I feel like there's a lack of reciprocity within a dynamic. On the other side, I have the Knight of Pentacles. It's very slow moving, trying to change that fact. It's because you're the one who allowed it to get to this point, is what it feels like. It feels like you let somebody cross your boundaries over and over and over again until they decided that to cross your boundaries was normal, kind of. I feel like the clarity you're looking for is whether, you know, whether or not this is going to stay together if you stand up for yourself or something. Like you've let something get really far out of hand, and now to try to stand up for yourself seems ominous, or it seems scary. So that's the clarity you're looking for. You're trying to get a guarantee that if you, you know, stand up to this person or stand up for yourself, that if this is going to continue forward, even though you do that. You know, those are the kind of guarantees we don't usually get in life, right? That's not the way that works. Right now with the Knight of Pentacles, nothing's moving in any direction. It's not going forward. It's not going backwards. It's just kind of there. So it's stagnant for sure. And that's because of fear, I have no doubt. But, you know, I'm saying if you're not happy the way it is, you've got to do something to change it, right? So if this is the road that we can take to try to change it, there are not a whole lot of other options because you're not happy where you're at. So we have to do something different, or you just have to stay unhappy, and that's not an option, right? So There you go. I think this is one of those where you have to take the leap of faith. Your energy today definitely feels fearful. I would say fearful for sure. Okay, but I think it's going to be just fine. All right, that's what I have for Pisces. Okay, let's see. This one's for my Aries. Let's see what we get for the Aries. My Aries collective. What you got for today? Just 3 cards, just your energy for Monday. I got a sticker on my finger. Okay, here we go. So we got Aries, Aries, Aries. Alrighty, we're looking at 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, 4 of Wands in the center tells me that you're dealing with a higher level soulmate. Okay, I believe you have, that's what you got going on. You're focused on a higher level soulmate that you're dealing with right now. On the one side, I have the 9 of Wands. On the other, with the Page of Cups, I feel like there's an apology coming towards you. So I do feel like you've been wounded by this person and this situation. I feel like you've probably done your fair share of wounding as well, though, right? This feels like one of those tit for tat type situations, like the two of you have gone back and forth. I do believe this person's going to bring forward some sort of an apology. I don't know that the apology is going to be all that you want it to be, meaning maybe you want more out of this than what you're going to get. But I do feel like it's sincere. So, I mean, that's a step in the right direction. Okay, Aries? And I do feel like this person means the world to you. So, yeah. Your energy today feels a little stubborn. A little hurt, a little stubborn. Maybe a little bit not receptive to this apology coming in. But I think that you should give that a second thought. Think it over again, okay? Because I feel like I said, I feel like this is very sincere. And I also feel like there's been a lot of back and forth between the two of you, okay? All right, so that is what I have for my Aries today. Okay, that's your energy for today. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now we're up to Taurus. Sorry, guys, my little clicker broke, so I have to reach in to turn it on and off again. Let's see. This is for my Tauruses. Let's see what you get. Energy for Monday. Okay, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. You've got the World, the Knight of Wands, and the Judgment card. Okay, Knight of Wands in the center is telling me that you are quite fired up right now about something. Something has you fired up. You're feeling quite passionately, quite driven about something. For some of you, you're actually quite angry, it looks like, kind of. At any rate, whatever it is, you're feeling very passionately about whatever's happening right this minute, and you might be acting a little bit impulsively. You've got Judgment on one side, the World card on the other. So I feel like you are calling judgment in a situation, and that is causing a cycle to close, okay? And that's the part, I don't think that's what's making you angry. I think you were angry about something that's happened. That's why you're calling judgment, and that's why the cycle it seems to be closing out. I don't know that I feel like this closing out of the cycle is totally permanent. Feels to me like this is more of a speed bump for some reason, like you guys are going through something, but you're going to figure it all out here in the near future. But for right this minute, your energy today feels angry. It feels mad. It feels done in some ways, just, you know, like you've hit your limit is how I feel. It also feels accomplished for some strange reason, like the fact that you're managing to close the cycle and call judgment seems to be making you feel like you managed to get something done, you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't falter. There you have it. Like you stood up for yourself. I think that's what this is in the end. So your energy is, it's still good energy, right? I mean, it is good energy. In the long run or in the bigger picture, it's all good energy, right? Okay. Anyways, that's what I have for you for today. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best day you possibly can. If you get a chance, can you tap those buttons, the like, share, follow, subscribe, whichever ones, all of them, any of them. It helps me out a great deal, and I appreciate you a bunch for it. And I'll be back to do this again tomorrow, okay? Thank you.